Yo. Let's go. Let's get straight to it. I'm not gonna lie. My Streamlabs uploaded? It did. Okay, perfect. Now I just gotta edit the other video, and we should be good. Alright, perfect. Get the Dokkan Wiki. I don't know why I shrunk my camera down. It's so weird. Just link this stream. I forgot to mention. Video coming later. Oh, my stream is good. I think my stream's good. Alright. Camera's not out of focus. Nope. It's not. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, to whoever's watching this. I'm probably not gonna be looking at the chat too much. I'm probably just gonna like go full focus into like these cards because I am on a strict time restraint. I was supposed to do this live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but you know I can't do it at 1 p.m. because I'm gonna be very busy today. So with that being said, I actually just have to do this like now, just to get out the way. How you doing, David? Let me make sure everything looks good for the stream. Let me go right here just for a second so I could fix everything on the back end. Let me refresh this. Bro, I haven't did a stream. I haven't did a stream since New Year's. Since New Year's Eve. Holy hell. It's been a while. Man, it's been a while since I've done a stream. But yeah, I'm gonna just read straight cards. So that way, I'm trying to get to like at least a goal of like 7+ cards for this stream. If I'm able to knock out at least 7+ cards, like bro, look at these cards. This shit can't be real. Like what? These non-Dragon Ball cards are gonna be the main focus of this stream. And to whoever's like watching this live or watching this like as a VOD, this don't mind it, but these are gonna be the main focus of the stream. Like, who is this? Who is that? Konata? Izumi? Who? Who's this? Oh, is this from like the is it called? It's like the something from Neptunia, something like that. I remember reading a card like this before from my Gmail. CPUs of I do not know how to say that. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. What's next right here? That's Gifted Intellect Dexter. Bruh. And it's actually Dexter! I'll make sure my phone is muted so I don't get any calls while I'm streaming. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do for the unanimated cards, we're gonna do 2 unanimated cards, and we're gonna do 2 animated cards. And then probably King of Hell Lucifer. Sin of Pride. Who's next? I think I read this Pokemon card. I think I've read this before. I think. Probably not. Who's next? Grovyle? Okay. Dude, love me some Pokemon, so. Dusknor, and then probably Celebi's next. I read this Deku card. I know I've read this one before, so I'm not going to reread that one. Who's this? Another Neptunia card? Okay. Alright. I should probably start off with this Neptunia card. And, for anybody who's watching this live or as a VOD, you're going to be... Yeah, it's a Neptunia card. You're going to be seeing a VOD or live, as you're seeing right now, and you're going to see a video. I didn't edit the video because I actually had to go upstairs to go help my grandmother, but yeah, the video is going to be edited and probably put out before 1 p.m. This is going to be a bit of a shorter stream because I'm just going to go ahead and blitz through these cards. I did already read some cards. I think I read like 5 cards this morning, earlier. I think I did. I see Streamlabs made my camera shorter, so I'm not even gonna change that around until probably after I'm done with this live. Also, how you doing, Kyle? I believe it's a character from Lucky Star. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. So, the goddess of I do not know how to say that name. Neptune CPUs of again don't know how to say that name. I should probably put that into like a Google Translator and let it say it for me. No, no. So their leaders, is it just one card? I think it's just one. They join forces. They are joined forces. All these fuckers in the same card. All right, so Realm of Gods, they're gods. Okay. Peppy Gal's final trump card, 3 key, 200% the HP, and 170% to attack and defense, and a 50% the stats goes to Hyperdimension Neptunia. I do remember reading a card in like this little Neptunia game. I think it's like a little game. My friend flamed me about this for not knowing about this game, but I've never seen this game before prior to reading that card back then. And even now, I still have never seen gameplay on this game, ever. An accelerated battle or a bond of friendship category. Okay, so they're 12 key. They are an LR, too. Yeah, they are. Alright, so 12 key, that being Neptune Break, 50% attack and defense one turn, as well as having a 70% chance to stun the enemy, and all allies get 30% attack for one turn. And our 18 key, that being Power of the CPUs Unleashed, they get 100% attack and defense for 4 turns, and massively lower attack. So very clearly they have a strong 18 key and they have a solid 12 key. And our passive, that being Guardians of their Nations. I'm going to assume they're all like, yeah, they all have like their own like, assuming from the passive, they all guard their own nation. It's given like Avatar. Activates interest animation when there is another Hyperdimension Neptunia category ally on the team upon the character's entry. Launches a guarantee super just for the rest of the battle. Cool. And their basic effects 5 key, 300% attack and defense baseline, as well as guard unrestricted, 20% damage reduction unrestricted, and 3 key per key sphere obtained, or type key sphere obtained. And they are also an unrestricted rainbow orb changer. When attacking with 12 or more key, 150% attack. When attacking with 18 or more key, all allies get 10% defense for 2 turns. Cool, considering the fact that they are supporting in their 12 key. Nice. And when HP is 50% or more, which you're going to have at the start of the turn, you're going to get 150% just defense, not attack. I'm too used to seeing those two together. It messes me up when I see these things separate. For every key sphere obtained, 20% attack and defense, as well as 10% chance to crit. Okay. And for every rainbow key sphere obtained, 10% damage reduction and 20% defense for 3 turns. Wow. Okay. That's pretty strong. You get 5 rainbow orbs. That's 50% damage reduction. As well as, I guess, 100% defense for 3 turns. Granted, you get those 5 rainbow orbs. And when HP is 49% or less, changes key spheres, all to physical, and 50% attack for every key sphere obtained, and performs a guaranteed crit. So you just get like a big like attack just from you being below the HP threshold, as well as 150% attack when activating active skill. And the active skill, that being the combined hope of the CPUs, master race attack temporarily, and causes ultimate damage to enemy and performs a guaranteed crit, as well as 50% defense for 1 turn. Can be activated from the 4th turn from the start of battle. Like I said, Battlefield Diva, Infighter, Experienced Fighters, More Than Meets the Eye, The Innocents, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. And I'm going to assume for this Hyperdimension Neptunia that there's going to be like a specific character that can link up very, very well with this card. But as it shows, what are we looking at here? So baseline, 20% damage reduction. They have guard. They do get damage reduction per rainbow keys for obtained. So on the defensive end, they're going to be just fine. They do have a reward for being below that HP threshold of 49% or less. They do have support. Oh, I did skip over this. When attacking with 24 key, Peppy Gals or Neptunia heroes categorized get 7% damage reduction. So they're giving damage reduction support to Peppy Gals and Neptunia characters and effective against all types for themselves. Interesting. This card just has everything under the sun besides having dodge or foreseeing supers. All in all, the card seems pretty damn solid. I would say so. They only have 1 built-in guarantee super for themselves, too. This card seems... Okay. Is it crazy to say this card seems balanced? I think they seem balanced. Wait, that's granted you get those 5 rainbow orbs. Yeah, you have to get the 5 rainbow orbs for you to get up to 70% damage reduction. They seem balanced. This is really nice. Just getting those 5 rainbow orbs just to get that 100% defense for 3 turns. Yeah, this card seems balanced because you still do have to get those rainbow orbs, which is not an easy task to get 5 rainbow orbs, right? Unless you're running a double rainbow orb change. But hey, we're not gonna talk about that. That being them and another rainbow orb changer. They seem good. Yeah, I don't really see an issue with them. No. Maybe the Active Skill's not gonna do too much damage. And probably not. Yeah. Hey BH7, big fan. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Let me see. Who's next? Dexter. Oh, brother. Dexter. You know, it's crazy to think. I go from reading regular, Dokkan cards to reading a Dexter card. Now, this would never happen. And I remember back then talking about this Cartoon Network category. I didn't read every card in the Cartoon Network category, but it's... Bro, how did I end up reading a Dexter card? His leader skill, of course, Dexter. It just makes a whole lot of sense that he's int. Gifted, intellect, Dexter. Does he have Brainiacs? He better have Brainiacs. He does. Alright. Cartoon Network, he's a band unit, by the way, too. 130% across the board. Cartoon Network or Battle of Wits. 3 key and 130% across the board. You know what would be a cool card, too? Like a Dr. Eggman card. To, like, pair with this Dexter card. That'd be cool. Because they'd link up well with each other. Dr. Eggman and Dexter would pair perfectly right next to each other. They would have the same links, right? Would Dr. Eggman have Coward? Or should he have Coward? I don't know. Probably. Maybe he should have Coward rather than Courage. I don't know. Alright, so his super attack, that being Super Robot, 30% attack and defense for 4 turns, as well as lowering the enemy's attack and defense. So a solid super attack effect combination. And his passive, that being Boy Genius, 2 key and 200% defense, as well as 40% damage reduction flat, and launches an additional that has a 50% chance of becoming a super attack. And Cartoon Network category allies 3 key and 40% attack and defense. So makes sense considering that, you know, with his leader skill, we can just tell that he is a band unit. When attacking with 12 or more key, 400% attack, and then he gets a 50% chance of getting an additional 400% attack. When attacking, when receiving an attack, 50% defense within a turn, and as the first attacker in a turn, he gets guard and 30% damage reduction, and for every Cartoon Network category ally in the same turn, self-excluded, he gets 50% attack and a 20% chance to crit. So if you have 2 Cartoon Network category allies attack in the same turn, he's going to be getting up to 100% attack and a 40% chance to crit. Boy, oh boy. So in the first slot, he's going to have 70% damage reduction with guard while also being able to give Cartoon Network category characters. It feels so fucking crazy. Why? It's just, he's giving 3 key, 40% attack and defense support. He just seems, just looks standard. What's his stats? Stats are very low. Yeah, for a band, he was super low. Pup boy! I know that guy. His active skill, that being DD's Antics, massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to enemy, and delays a single target enemy's attack for 1 turn. And all attacks become guaranteed crits within the turn activated. And the activation condition can be activated starting from the 5th turn from the start of turn. His link set: Brainiacs, Scientist, More Than Meets the Eye, Cold Judgment, Courage, The Innocence, and Fierce Battle. I think he should have Coward over Courage. That's just me. Imagine it's like a Courage, the Cowardly Dog character on this category. Is there? There has to be. There isn't. Is that Marceline? Bro. Bro. Okay. Uh, so that's it for Dexter. Bro. Depends on which Eggman. Yeah. All right, so let's see what we have here. Let's go ahead and read this Kunada? Is that how you say that? Otaku, bro. And this is whose background is that? Is that the Go Bros background? What? Is that AGL? No, it's not. It's AGLBB. What the fuck is that? Bro, bro, look, she has a little the fucking key sword. Look, brother, no. One moment, guys. Let me just see something real quick. I just wanted to open an image in a new tab. Can I? I could. Let's close that. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, it looks about right. Same background, same keyblades. What do they call it? Like the spirit sword, some shit like that. Yeah. Yep, looks about right to me. Okay. All right, so her leader skill. Earth shattering otaku. Her leader skill. Heavy gals 3 key 80% across the board. Okay. Um LR with this leader skill. Okay. Doesn't matter. She's probably broken. Her super attack, lucky fighter combo. 30% attack at defense for one turn, with a 50% chance of further raising her attack at defense for one turn. And she gets 3% attack and defense in battle. And her 18 key, that being Lucky Star combination. 30% attack and defense for one turn, with a 70% chance of getting an additional 30% attack and defense for one turn. And she gets 7% attack and defense in battle. Alright. Her passive, that being the girl with no limits, very clearly, activates the interest animation when there is another Peppy Gal's category ally on the team on the character's entry. Funny because you can go ahead and run this card, this Neptunia card, with her. And her interest animation buff launches a guarantee super and guards for one turn. Okay, so a guarantee super and guard for one turn. Cool. Her basic effects: 4 key, 200% attack and defense, as well as 50% damage reduction, and 2 key per type keys retained. And she also gives Peppy Gal's categorized 4 key and 50% attack and defense. Then, by the way. And she gets guard, started from the 5th turn, from start of battle, unrestricted, of course. Well, it's restricted, but, you know, it's guard for the rest of the battle, pretty much, from the 5th turn, from start of battle. That is restricted. I'm wrong. For every attack performed, 17% attack and defense up to 77%. So just pretty much for the rest of the battle because of the infinity sign. For every super attack performed, 17% attack and defense up to 77%. And she gets 7% defense within a turn. And she builds up a 7% chance to crit up to a guarantee crit. Okay, because it's the infinity. For every 6 key, when attacking, she launches an additional attack that has a, or just an additional, that has a 50% chance of becoming a super attack. And when attacking with 24 key, she gets 50% attack. Alright, so her active skill, 6 key and 30% attack and defense for the rest of the battle. And she get activated from the 5th turn from start of battle, while also getting her guard with that. So, 50% damage reduction with guard. For every 6 key when attacking, she gets additional super attack chance. So, let's say she gets, I don't know, she grabs a whole lot of keys. She grabs like 12 key. Let's say you get extremely lucky and you just have just 12 key lying around the field for her. She can do, what's that, 3+ supers? 1 being guaranteed within the first turn, as well as these 2 right over here. So 3+ supers, 2 being additionals, as well as 1 being a guaranteed super. This motherfucker has guard, with damage reduction. Grants you get past the fifth turn for starting power. She looks, as crazy as it sounds, she doesn't look too crazy. She really wants to hit that fifth turn though. She does. What's her stats? All those fucking sevens. There has to be a reason, and it's made by Butt Boy again. Okay. Okay. Devin looking at Dokkan Wiki. Yeah. 100%. 100%. Keyblades, but Vegito's is specifically called the Spirit Sword. All right. Yep, it's Butt Boy's unit. Shout out to Butt Boy, man. Oh, shit. I don't know. Shout out to him. Yeah. Anyways, we're on to card number 4. We're not reading no Lucifer card. We're reading. Have I read this Grovile? Why do I feel like I read this Grovile? I don't know why it put me there. These ads just keep coming up on top of the thing. First, it's the Marvel Rivals ad, which I don't play Marvel Rivals. No offense to the people that play Marvel Rivals, but I'm not into hero shooters thanks to Overwatch. I don't think I read this Grovile card. Who else is here? You know what? My interest is piqued. Let me see what I'm looking at here for this Lucifer card. I'm curious. What am I looking at here? Of course, and then the Air Force thing comes on the top of the screen. Had to disable ads because I gotta support this website somehow, right? Biblical biblical figures category. We're not getting religious. We're not getting religious in here. No, sir. No fucking way. There's no way. There's a biblical figures category. If you guys want to go ahead and read that card, you could. You can rewind back my stream. You can read it. We're not getting into anything religious on this channel. We're not going to do it. Although I did in an older video mention me having, like, you know, what's it called? A rosary. But that was specifically for the reading comments video. That was a while back. But we're not getting into reading no custom cards that has anything to do with biblical figures. Absolutely not. Kecleon, really? Kisnelar? Dialga? Ooh, we're reading this. We're reading this. I love Dialga. 100%. Shout out to all my Pokemon fans, by the way. Okay, so the Edge of the World Paralysis, Primal Dialga. And his leader skill is Corroded Body and Mind, or Legendary Existence, 4 key and 150% across the board. And his super attack, that being Draconic Steel Clash, 50% defense 1 turn, as well as lowering the enemy's defense. And his 18 key, that being Temporal Rage, should have been the Roar of Time. Maybe this should have been Temporal Rage, and then this should have been the Roar of Time. Just saying, should have been the Roar of Time. Is there a Palkia? Please tell me there's a Palkia. I don't care about All Might. We don't care about you either. There's no Palkia. There has to be a Palkia. No. Palkia has to be there too. And then my favorite Pokemon, or Pokemon for, you know, pronunciation purposes, is Giratina. I love Giratina. Okay, so yeah, this should have been Roar of the Time. Should have been Roar of Time. He greatly stacks attack and greatly lowers defense. So, okay. Kind of wish he got defense on super for his 18 key, but it's really whatever. Alright, his passive, that being Pressure of Ruin Time. 200% defense, just baseline. As well as a 50% chance of guarding. Okay. And he gets 2 key per key obtained. As well as 6% damage reduction up to 30% with each attack performed. And he launches an additional super attack as the second attacker in a turn. And he gets 100% attack when performing a super attack. And he gets an additional 100% attack when performing an 18 key super. And plus an additional 100% attack and effective against all types when key is 24. And he gives all allies 30% defense, as well as him performing a guaranteed crit and stun at the enemy when attacking that's in the defensive down status. This card seems so ass for such a cool Pokemon. He is ass. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. That 50% chance to guard? with up to 30% damage reduction. He doesn't proc his guard. He is mince to meat. The old guy. I love you. Love Pokemon Diamond. I'm a huge fan. I love Gen 4. As much as people love Gen 5. But I love Gen 4. But ass. This card is hot ass. Must be an older card. Who made this card? Legendary Summon DBZ Dokkan Battle X Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Love to see it. You know, I've never been a big fan of Mystery Dungeon though. I've always liked the mainline Pokemon games like, you know, Diamond and Pearl, X and Y, Black and White 2, Sun, Moon. Of course, there's the older games like Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire. Then you got Red, Blue, and yeah, not really a Pokemon old head. Not gonna lie to you guys. And these are his stats. He has a super high defensive stat. This is not saving him. He's ass. He's hot ass. Oh, his active skills, the Roar of Time. Yeah. Okay. Causes ultimate damage to enemy and mastery lowers enemy defense. Roar of Time is one of those like Pokemon moves where I keep switching between the pronunciation. It's one of those moves where it has to be a Ghost Usher. It has to be a Ghost Usher. If ever implemented, can't speak. If ever implemented into the game, it has to be a Ghost Usher. It can't be this trash ass mastery lowering defense. I mean, I get it. It's supporting his guarantee crit as well as, you know, stunning the attacked enemy when they're in defensive down status. But he has to attack to get that guarantee crit as well as that guarantee stun. So the activation condition can be activated when starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle, or when HP is 100% starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle. So it's 100%. 3rd turn from start of battle. I mean, that doesn't look hard to get, but of course you're going to take normals, and normals are going to do double digits to most units in the game, of course. And you're not going to always be at 100% HP. This could be a little bit funky. Could be. 6th turn from start of battle too. His link set, Cold Judgment. Do y'all go with Cold Judgment? I don't know. Dismal Future, Big Bad Bosses. Telepathy. He needs the wall standing. I get it. Telepathy makes sense because, you know, in the fucking game he's phasing in and out of existence, right? He needs the wall standing tall. I'd say Dismal Future too. I mean, okay, sure. Something has to go for the wall standing tall because this fucker is huge. This dude is huge. This is a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. This is a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon category. Also, how you doing, Ball Vegeta? 50% chance to guard is tough. Stop. What? You're trolling. You're trolling. All right, next card. Next card. All right, what do we have here? Is that? No. That was another one too. Okay, then it ends right there. Let's see what we got for animated cards. I think I've read 4 cards already. Or was it 3? No, it was 4. I've read 4 cards. Dusknoir. Ooh. Let me see what we got for unanimated cards. Powerpuff Girls. I think I've read the Powerpuff Girl cards in the past. I think I have. Who is this? We make custom cards on anything. What the fuck is... What is this? What is this? What is this? Guys. Read this leader skill. Lugo's units, 10 key, and 10,000% of stats. This is cursed. This shit is so cursed, bro. It's so cursed. Stop staring at me. Is this like a creepypasta? What is this? And it keeps going! What the fuck? What is it supposed to be? I love Chainsaw Man? What Is that what it was supposed to be typed as? This shit's so cursed. What is this? Big dog. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Okay, alright, alright. Alright. Who made this? Don't even ask. Who goes units? Uh Now I gotta see what's on his page. God damn. God damn, motherfucker, you were working. Oh my. There's so many cards. Oh my god. How long have you been creating cards for, bro? Golly. Is that a Freddy Fazbear? What is this? These are joke cards. These have to be joke cards. Five Nights at Freddy's. Freddy Fazballs. His leader skill is FNAF 5 key and 200% to attack and defense. So 250% to attack and defense. No HP. Probably a typo. Probably not. His super attack, that being Freddy Blast. 100% attack and defense for 5 turns. And causes Mega Colossal or Mega Ultimate. And his 18 key is at the bite of 87. Kills all enemies. What the fuck? How did I make it here, bro? How did I make it here? Oh, so I see you, Justin. I see you, bro. Bro. How you doing? I think I meant to say like Sonny Dokkan. How you doing, bro? What the fuck is this? What is this? This can't be real, bro. What? I'm not reading this whole thing out. It's a whole song. Okay. His link set, Mechanical Menaces, Five Nights at Freddy's, The Bite of 87, something I don't know. Waiter. Okay. Enough. It's a meme card. It's a meme card. It's a meme card. Probably one more. Does that count? Guys, does that count? Or should I just read another one? This can't count. Because there's nothing, it's just a joke. I can't count that. That's not fair. I gotta read something else. I can't. Gotta give a couple more after that. I can't. It's just a bunch of who are these people? God, it's just so many. Oh, this is god damn it, this keeps going. There we go, a Sonic card. We're gonna read the Sonic card. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, so he goes into Supersonic. I don't think I've read this card before. I've read a Sonic card in the past, of course, but I don't think I've read this card specifically. Came out in 2022. Okay. Alright, so Faster Than Light, Sonic the Hedgehog. His leader skill is Connected Hope, Saviors, or Final Trump Card 3 key and 170% the stats. And the 30% the stats is to accelerate a battle. Alright. And his super attack, that being Speedy Combat. He gets 50% attack and defense 1 turn. And his passive, that being the Blue Blur. He gets Guaranteed Dodge. And, okay, so Guaranteed Dodge for 3 turns. And he also gets 40% damage reduction. And he gets 1 key and 200% attack and defense. Nice. As well as 50% attack for 5 turns. And 20% attack and defense with each attack performed up to 80%. And he launches 2 additional super attacks, just unrestricted. Nice. And he has a 30% chance to crit. Okay, so he's unrestricted on a good amount of his kit. Outside of his guaranteed dodge, of course. Because, it's guaranteed dodge, right? It has to be restricted to 3 turns. But the damage reduction just being flat is nice. And he also has a 50% chance to sacrifice 7% HP. And guaranteed dodge. What? So he has a 50% chance to sacrifice his HP and guarantee dodge within a turn. So if you see your HP bar go down, this fucker is guaranteed dodging. That's very strong. So it's a coin flip. That's very, very strong. Wow. And he gives all allies 2 key and 40% defense. Wow. And his active skill, that being Super Form, transforms, can be activated starting from turn 4 when you have performed 3 or more super attacks once only. Sling set is Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, More Than MCI, Infighter, Speedy Retribution, and Experience Fight, as well as Fierce Battle. Okay. He looks solid. I think he looks solid. Now, granted, isn't an issue. It's an issue that this guy doesn't get too many stats in his kit, sure, but that guaranteed dodge, that coin flip with guaranteed dodge every turn, I don't know. Some shitty interpretation of Insta Shield, I guess. Oh, like in game. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I ain't played too many Sonic games, so please do not roast me. So I wouldn't know if it was an interpretation. I wouldn't know. I've played very few Sonic games. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Never been the craziest about Sonic. Outside of watching him on Saturday morning cartoons. I'm crazy. Super Sonic. Let's see. So pretty much his super attack effects change. And he gets a different passive. Alright, so what do we have here? Accelerated combat, 50% attack and defense for 1 turn. And he gets a 50% chance to crit. Interesting. And his passive, that being Chaos Energy Unification, he launches a guaranteed super for 3 turns from the start of turn. And he gets 170% attack and defense, as well as him getting an additional 60% attack and defense when performing a super attack. Nice. And he launches 2 additional attacks that have a 30% chance of coming super attack. And gets 1 key up to 3 and 15% attack up to 75% per super attack performed. And he randomly changes key series of a certain type to rainbow, excluding AGL. And has a 70% chance to nullify other based supers directed at this character. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Oh, wait. That was the pre-Easy A. Wait. That was a pre-Easy A. Wait. Wait. Hold on, guys. Hold on. That was a pre-Easy A. Hold on. This is the Easy A. I was like, wait, this guy seems so ass. I don't know why. But I was reading his pre-Easy A. Let's read his post-Easy A. My bad. He launches a guarantee super for 7 turns from start of battle. And the only thing that changes from his pre-Easy A to his... Huh? It's the same... Okay, he has the same damn super attack effect, so I'm not rereading that. So, he launches a guarantee super for 7 turns from the start of turn. And he gets a 70% chance to dodge as well as 220% attack and defense. That's way more like it, thankfully. He also gets 20% defense with each attack dodge within a turn. Cool. And he also gets 77% attack and defense when performing a super attack. Again, nice, because he's getting 50% attack and defense in his base super attack effect. And he launches 2 additional attacks, each of which having a 70% chance of becoming a super attack. And he gets 1 key up to 3, and 25% attack up to 75% per super attack performed. Okay. And he's still a Rainbow Orb Changer, AGL excluded, as well as him getting guaranteed crits when obtaining 2 or more Rainbow Key Spheres, and a 70% chance of nullifying other base supers. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not impressed. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like this, for this guy to look, I don't know. What's his link set? Prepare for battle, shocking speed. Okay, that's in his pre. His post, he gets over in a flash, replaced for prepare for battle. He replaces prepare for battle with over in a flash. Stats. Okay. If this guy is not doing a bunch of supers for you, he takes that 1 normal. He is getting boxed. And it does not help that we have a bunch of dodge canceling parts in this game. This guy seems kind of... My Sonic fans, he seems kind of mid. I'm not even gonna lie. He seems kind of mid. I don't know. Let me take a look at the chat. I mean, Dev, to be real with you, he's from March of 2024. True. True. That's fair. I should have recognized that. Yeah, that's why he's kind of buns. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to get you, bro. STR Evo better. Peep my units, bro. Peep my units. I gotta peep your units. I still gotta do that custom card live stream. Bro, I still have the cards on my email with the written down names on the papers. I still gotta get to that. I have not forgot about it. Why is my chat all the way on this side? I gotta move my chat over right over here. I don't know why. When I updated my Streamlabs, it fucked up my camera. It also messed up like my mic too. So I had to like configure it before I started. It messed up my whole shit. All right. Dev, what's your dream Dokkan Fest TUR? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. I don't know. My dream Dokkan Fest TUR? I don't know actually. Off the top of my head. But if I was to really think about it, I think a Dokkan Fest DKP would be very, very cool. That'd be very cool. I have a soft spot in my heart for OG Dragon Ball. So, one more card and then we're out of here. Because, damn, it's already 12:30. I gotta hurry up because I have to edit the video for today. And I gotta get to what I have to do. Alright, one more card. Who is this? I don't know who that who? And then we get back to them. Fake Easy A's. What do we have here? Let's not look at the official cards. Let's take a look at the fake cards. Okay, a bunch of pixelated cards. Okay, more. He has a rose in his mouth. Okay. Okay. Is it just a bunch of pixelated cards? Okay, it's not. Okay. Yeah. These Cartoon Network cards kill me, bro. Yo, shout out to Butt Boy, man. Shout out to you, brother, man. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not interested in looking at any pixelated cards right now. I'm not. I'm really not looking at these. I keep it 1,000. Super Vegito. Yeah. We ended out on this. 2021. Who this boy about to be trash? Oh lord. So his leader skill. This is his post EZA, by the way. He was made in 2018. Oh my god, he's about to be so buns. His leader skill is Patara or Busaga, 4 key and 150% across the board. His super attack, that being the Keyblade Slash. He stacks attack and defense. And his 18 key, that being Omega Finishing Blow. He greatly stacks attack and regularly stacks defense. His passive, that being Fused Warriors, whose power shakes the entire world. Okay, that's pretty cool. I can't even lie. What's his name? Patara Pope, yeah. Okay. This boy's about to be bunions. Oh my god. 2 key, 120%. It's not even showing its rainbow stat. Oh my god. Oh lord, bro. Okay. I'm not trying to clown. So whoever created this card is from 2021. I know. But if it's bad, I gotta say it's bad, bro. I gotta. 79% attack and defense, as well as launching a guarantee super for 5 turns to start a turn. Okay. 65%. Okay. 65% damage reduction for 5 turns. Wait, whoa. Wait. The only thing is that we don't know his stats. And he... Wait, what? 1 HP 70% or more once only? That's for 5 turns. Wait, but that's not going to save him, though. Because his stats are really low in his kit. He gets... Okay, and he performs a guarantee card after obtaining 3 or more Inky Spheres. We don't care about that. Because that's not really going to be... It's not really be too effective for him, though. Because he's not countering. He's Vegito. Where's his counters at? And he guards when he's the first to obtain key spheres in a turn. Guard with 65% damage reduction. It's like by the time his damage reduction wears off, he's not gonna have enough defense to be able to sustain slot 1. This he's ass. Super Saiyan, prepare for battle. Fuse Fighter, Power Beyond. Excuse me, Power Beyond Super Saiyan. I see power bestowed by God and I read Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Golden Warrior, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. There's not much to say there. Okay, guys, due to time constraints, I do got to get up out of here. So I appreciate you guys for showing up to the stream. Take a look at the chat real quick. I saw the chat like moving a little bit, like through my peripheral when I was reading this card. Kind of insanity. Okay, for 2021, that's ridiculous. Now, he's not gonna be able to sustain after that shit wears off. Even if, I don't know. I don't know. No problem, Mr. That's the king of Dokkan. The king of Dokkan. That's you, brother. You. Oh, no, I'm not. I don't want to be the king of Dokkan. You could be the king of Dokkan. After what I seen today, whoever created that Dialga card, please recreate him and send it to my email. bhfcustomcards@gmail.com. Next stream, we will be doing, don't worry, because I'm going to put the stream up for next week. I can't do it this week because I'm going to be very, very busy. Got stuff to do with the family. But next week, where is my notes at? It's not in there. Okay, next week, because after this, I'm going to put up a stream for next week, probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going to be talking about custom cards. I'm going to be taking requests. I'm going to take the requests first. And of course, I'm going to be writing it as I go. And we're going to be talking about some of these older custom cards. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I got to go. I appreciate you guys for showing up. I really do have to get up out of here and post this video. Thank you guys for watching. And that's going to be it. I can't really do the peace because I have to. All right, peace out, y'all.